baby, right now. With improv, baby, right now, 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 now.
Hi, LG.
I was waiting to see if I could hear a guest singer singing the end of that song.
No, she wasn't singing. She's in the middle of snacking. But yeah, she sings now. Audience, just get ready. We're trying to catch it on film. She sings along to Row, Row, Row Your Boat, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, ABC song. What else? Yeah, anyways, she's just like, oh, Wheels on the Bus. She like knows all the verses. Yeah, like we're not teaching her this. I just want to give credit to Screen Time. Our in-house tutor, Screen Time. Great, doing a great job. Really, my child's learning a lot. Yeah.
Your child is learning a lot, and they interact with you, I think, more than a lot of parents, I think. Look at that kid.
Yeah.
Look at that happy kid. Hello, kid. Wooter. There's something in the wooter. I'm trying to teach her the Philadelphia pronunciation of wooter.
She already kind of says water like that, but she was just singing Row, Row, Row Your Boat, too.
Row,
Row,
row, row, hushing,
You caught it all, right? You can hear it? Yeah, you got to know what it is that she's singing, but you can hear the row, 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 and then
oh my God, absolutely.
Yeah.
Even merrily, which is a tough word.
Merrily, very tough. Yeah. Come on, so cute.
That's for
so
you,
cute.
Pepper. Look,
Yeah.
Chloe says applause. Trevor says applause.
Yeah. So, Trevor, for your recital, if you need a singer to accompany you on the piano, just let me know. We'll get her trained up. Let me know what songs you got. She's learning fast. She just loves music and singing and stuff. So it's really
Trevor, can you play Row, Row, Row Your Boat?
Or Head,
I feel like
Shoulders,
Trevor's much more advanced than Row, Row, Row Your Boat, but
no boat.
No boat.
No boat.
We don't talk about boat.
We don't talk about boat. We don't talk about
boat. All right. I still haven't finished that movie. I started it, but I can't wait. I'm going to get
neither. I cried. I did cry, though. I'm going to go back to it.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'm going to cry. I cried during the last episode of Miss Marvel. No spoilers, but, anytime I see, or the last episode I watch, anytime I see, a clip of family being supportive of someone, I'm always like, ugh! I don't know why.
Wait, what? I missed the name of the movie you said.
Miss Marvel. It's a series on Disney Plus. It's excellent.
Oh.
It's really good, but family was just being supportive of one another, and I was like, oh, but or something. I don't know what it is. Who knows what the connection is?
I don't know. I also have yet to see Seeing Red, Everything Everywhere All at Once, which I was avoiding spoilers for.
Sure.
But then all of these other ostensibly family movies, maybe not Everything Everywhere All at Once, but the Pixar Disney ones that are all healing intergenerational trauma just from me.
Yeah, for sure. So we have a exciting show for you today, audience, because we are going to be showing some clips of the first ever Who's Around movie. Now, I'm going to just talk about this for a second. When I was putting this together, I asked for volunteers to improvise this improvised movie. And, we had a vague idea of what we wanted, kind of certain beats to hit and stuff like that. So it wasn't completely random, but it was interesting. I left a lot open to the actors just to kind of see what they would do. Because I felt like we are going to it is Spatch, Chloe. So we've got some clips for you today. And, this has taken me way longer to edit than I could have possibly imagined. Some of it's
taken the right amount of time.
It's the right time. It does. It just editing takes a long time. And a lot of the time of editing is actually watching the clips, which I know sounds obvious, or maybe it doesn't sound obvious, but watching the clips is a lot because I ended up accidentally gathering about 8 hours worth of film. So, and I was friends. Obviously, we don't want it to be 8 hours. It's too much. And also some of it just doesn't work because I let everybody improvise. And so some people said stuff that would negate other people's stuff. And so I have to pick and choose which you know, it's a little bit of like choose your own adventure. We just like when you let people all pitch in at writing and they don't know what each other's writing either. They're writing in silos and creating stuff in silos. You know, you get stuff that naturally doesn't work with other people's stuff. So I'm, you know, choosing and picking. Some of it I have to ditch like for camera angles or like sound quality or whatever. But I'm working through getting condensing about 8 hours worth of film down to a lot less. So I have some things to show you all today. 8-hour feature. Yeah, no.
Trevor's pushing for the bowler cut.
Listen, I love the idea of a director's cut. Don't get me wrong. But logistically, it was interesting. I've learned a lot from this process in regards to the next time I do this, which there is going to be a next time, folks, if you're interested in getting in the next one. There's going to be next one. I'm going to finish this one first, though. I need to get through this one. But I learned a lot. I learned a lot of mistakes that I made in the planning and the soliciting of clips department and trying to figure all that stuff out. And I'm even more excited to try the next time because it's like there's so much you don't know until man, you'd go through it and then you realize you're like, oh, I should have been way more clear about some directions. Are you looking at the baby in the background? Is that what you took? Yeah, she just.
It was just really funny to me. I was listening respectfully, but also she just threw something off the chair, climbed up, and said, "No."
Yeah, it was her T-shirt. She's just like, this doesn't even go here. And now she's going off to the kitchen. She'll be back. She'll be back.
Well,
she's gonna go.
All that is to say, I appreciate and have been every time that you have come on and been like, I haven't done a whole lot of work on it. It's taking exactly as long as it is supposed to take. It is not, you know, I mean, we took our time. I mean, some people really took their time getting you their clips.
Sure. There was some delay. No. But I just envisioned, I was like, this is going to go fast because actually I'll say, once you get into the groove of editing, it does go pretty quickly. Like once you can get into the zone and like really focus, you can actually get through some stuff really quick. But finding those moments to really go, I find myself having more pockets of about 10 minutes, which boils down actually to like about 2 minutes of pure editing time. Because some of it's like, where was I on this journey? I got to reorient myself to where I am. Yeah.
People had a lot of fun filming though. I know that I am not the only one. Chloe, you were not the only one that had fun filming. The other thing that I saw, and I really wish I could remember who said it or even what the full quote was, but like not doing creating is part of creating. Downtime is part of the creative process. And I, trying to understand my little maybe ADHD type sort of brain, am like, oh, okay. So when I do have the hyperfixation for like 12 hours and then need to put it away for 2 weeks, but then come back to it and work for like 3 days.
Yeah.
Like just learning those patterns. Not that you have any idea what I'm talking about with ADHD or anything like that.
Nope. I've tested out of that, but I'm getting a retest. So we're going to retest. We'll see. Stay tuned, audience. Stay tuned on my medical journey. Speaking of medical journeys, too, this week has been real busy. I was gigging a lot this week at 2 different medical facilities, which was pretty fun to get back into working. And then also I've been like so wiped out. That's why we didn't do the show yesterday, audience. I like got to yesterday and I was like, I cannot.
I was also coughing. I was also coughing, and which is not good for talking. I'm supposed to record a podcast, which I'm very excited about, but coughing is not great for a total audio medium or being in the same room to record it.
Right. She's now singing Wheels on the Bus with the beep, beep, beep. You said beep, yeah. So, yeah, we have some fun clips for you today. So, and some of them were finished just moments ago.
Bowler and I did some ADHD parallel play and each were editing things just in the screen silently while the child was singing.
Yeah.
So I just saw this comment too. Yeah, I mean, this is
My Funny Valentine. I'm not actually know that song, but Edelweiss we can work on. I can actually I can work on that with her. I don't know.
I mean, that's a musical household, right? I mean,
we are constantly. I mean, she loves singing. We constantly sing in the house, so it's not.
Edelweiss is very beautiful too. That's from Sound of Music, right? That's like the made up folk song. that I
Yeah, I
thought
think
was
so.
part of my culture for years and years until I realized it was made up.
Nice.
Listen, editing a movie is really hard. And I
It
think
is.
there's no better way to demonstrate that than to maybe just tease a little bit. Can we just tease a little bit?
Please, please. I love a good edge.
Let me just say for the record, I'm gonna need a boatload of Ativan.
I mean,
Every time it gets me.
I can't even
Every
express
time.
to you, an audience. I don't think I can express to you how long that 15-second clip took me. You know, like the formula is like an hour of filming is like a minute, or like an hour film is like a minute of, or hour of editing equals a minute of film. It is, that took me way more than 15 minutes. I broke that. I don't know. It's I'm learning a lot. I'm learning a lot. Though. You know,
learning
being
how
part of the
me.
process is fun.
You're doing real editing. I do like joke editing, and learning how to do just joke editing has been like, oh shit, there's a lot of, you've got to like layer the fart sounds, and like there's sound envelopes, and you did text on there, and it like
Yeah.
15 seconds. And as somebody that does a lot of 15 seconds of farts, that was beautiful.
Yeah, my one complaint though, I'm going to say this. I don't know if anybody out there is musically inclined and can make MP3s that I can import that are original. The amount of music on the iMovie for that is, you know, copyright free, which we have to do for YouTube, is slim, and I need some more. I need some more like movie soundtrack sounds. So I don't know, but I'll find it. I'm you know, the universe is going to give that to me when it's time. But yeah, Roy, I almost forgot about it too, man. Except for the fact that it's been on my to-do list for just months and months and months, just staring at me and me being like, I'm going to edit today for exactly 1 minute before the baby.
It's interesting. We're all in different places in our lives from when we recorded and started. So it's going to be, it's worth it to have it mellow a little bit, right?
Mellow.
I went back and looked, and I was like, oh, I was not in a good place when I filmed these clips. I could do such a better job. Maybe not now, but a month ago. Can you stop all of your work and let me re-record all of my bits?
I will not stop anything. You send in whatever whenever you have it.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not going. I would never, Bowler. Look at me. I would never make you do that at this point.
I'm not
After
stopping
just
it.
saying, I know how hard editing is.
Stop what? Stop what when I'm not doing? But I'm getting there. We're getting there. But yeah. So you also prepared a video for today too.
I did prepare a video for today. I was feeling kind of young. That's the video you meant?
So even with all of that on there, but Facebook didn't take that one down. Even with all those
Facebook
germs.
didn't take that one down. No. Oh, okay. Here, okay. I did. Okay, so in honor of Bowler has the oh boy, the trail. That's the word I'm staring right at. There is a longer trailer. So in honor of that, to hype that up, I thought, oh, I will do outtakes from, for some reason, still on my phone. Now I have the power to delete them because I've used them. Haha, Cookie, the cat. My entire phone just exploded with outtakes, Trump outtakes, Trump outtakes, Trump outtakes today. And they are quite intense. And I thought we could use some other outtakes that were not Trump. And they happen to be from this movie. So, but the screenshot I used to share shows my bare midriff, my tummy. Not even like, it's just a tiny bit of my tum-tum. And
Tummy.
Facebook flagged it. They flagged it. I mean, it goes against my community guidelines. So I can.
Yeah. That's not real.
Well,
But the
if
Instagram
they-
didn't take it down.
they
They're
would
owned by the
flag it,
same company.
Oh,
What's that?
shield your baby's eyes. Yeah, no, I do like to experiment to see different places, and Facebook is it's weird and wacky times over there. All right, shield your baby's eyes from my big tummy. Ready, everybody?
I'm ready.
These are quality.
Hi there. Hey there. Well, Spatch has. My favorite Spatch mixed media doesn't. Fuck. Wowie. At the keyboard top is. The proper applications of anarchy. Fuck me. Irish again. What a time to be alive.
Those were fantastic. That was fantastic.
My tummy. Did you see my tummy?
I'm sticking that at the end of the movie. That's going to be our blooper reel. You send me that file. That's amazing. That's amazing. I love that.
Better than Trump, right? Thank you so much.
Way better. Way better. Was that even an option? Hi, Jess. That was great. Fantastic. I feel like yeah. So, but let's. I think we definitely have plenty of time. So now let's put together. So I felt like I did that little tiny trailer last week because, the week before,
which I have watched many, many times. I'm gonna need a boatload of Ativan.
Yeah, we had it. It was ready the week before, but I couldn't get it uploaded in time. I actually had to just end up restarting my iMovie, but it didn't get up during the last show because I finished it about like 4 seconds before the last show. And then today, before this show, I did another go at another longer clip for you all to keep your appetites salivated. No, that can't be right.
Wet, but not like WH.
But like to sharpen. But like to sharpen.
Wetted.
Yeah. Can we roll the bigger
Can
clip?
We roll that. Roll that beautiful.
First time I actually watching it all the way through. I just was real fast editing. I didn't do a final pass, but I think it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Ready, Spatch.
I think the issue is outreach.
No.
Children need to learn about rocks.
I mean, at the very least, he sees us doing this to his song, then he, retweets it or TikToks it or something.
William Morris sent me. So did John Ruskin. Don't walk away. Give me your secrets.
You have a dishwasher where you are?
Oh, yeah.
Bring us to the dishwasher.
Can we just talk off the record for a second?
Yes.
What even is a popsicle?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit raging.
As the man John Ruskin himself said, there is no wealth but life. Spatch is my wealth. And also the wealth from my grandmother's estate is my wealth, but Spatch is my wealth.
We could be the gas station people. Like Spatch could be really known about, gas stations.
We need to get people who are part of underground societies, who don't have jobs, who are born into certain societies.
Touching you, touching me.
What's not classy about a yard sale? We could go get the VFW, right? But that's going to be $50. Who's got $50?
I went to one of those escape rooms. Maybe we could have one of those.
Holy shit, Bowler! Holy shit! I completely forgot that we all filmed those not in a Zoom because I was like, oh, I feel really sad I didn't get to do one of those group scenes. And then it occurred to me, none of them were group scenes. So yeah, your editing is pretty darn good.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, nothing. Everyone filmed on their own except we filmed some things on StreamYard. The singing bit was great, and it's under 7 seconds, so I don't think it's going to get flagged on YouTube, but we're going to see when we release this later. Hopefully not, though. I made sure that bit was. But listen, LG, can you monologue for a second? The baby just took off her diaper, and I got to get another one on.
I can absolutely do that.
It's going to be a puddle somewhere. Okay, take over.
I'm going to actually put me on solo. Oh, that's the wrong one. It's me, your friend LG. I just wanted to again say that no one can see my post on Facebook standards on nudity or sexual activity. Their standards apply globally and are based on their community. But again, my tum-tum was out on Instagram. You can still see it if we're connected, but not on Facebook. And it's literally just my tum-tum. So Facebook hates fat tum-tums. And if you, I will let you know, I have reported so many fascist, racist, dangerous posts that always come back. Everything was fine. Nothing happened. But this one, I'm going to try to get unreported. But one time. So I don't know what actually happens when I hit report and go through all of those steps. When you see some, I do it a lot on Twitter now. There's some really, I'm catching up. Did you guys know that there's opinions on Twitter? Wow. I can't wait for Bowler to come back. Look, there she is.
Hey, okay. Picturing in the background.
I was just kidding. There were opinions on Twitter. Thank God you're back.
In this, she's in this phase right now where she's fascinated by the Velcro pulls of her diaper, so she just pulls it off. And then I'll like pick her up and I'll be like, why is your butt all out? And her diaper's been gone. And so you have to put shorts on her, but she doesn't want to wear shorts right now because she wants to be able to pull her diaper off. So, but we got her on. She's got a diaper and some shorts, and now she is having some feelings. And,
pulling like very
exactly that. Yeah,
I'm just getting the memory back of a bunch of pig people in your old apartment talking about Velcro.
I remember that too.
Oh,
so
that one's just for us, folks. So naughty. Thank you for giving me that space to vent, everybody. I'll let you know if my tum-tum gets back up or if I'm on the run.
Yeah, that's so ridiculous. I shared it to my story too.
Let me just say, for the record, I'm gonna need a boatload of Ativan.
I'm most excited to tag Jared in that. Jared sent me some ridiculous things, and I'm like, Jared, you don't think I'm going to use a lot of this stuff? You're wrong, buddy.
I cannot wait. The pained moan as he's spitting out whatever that, I don't know, old milk gets me.
Old milk.
And I sent a quote to Chloe, just out of context. I'm gonna need a boatload of Ativan.
Yeah, right. Don't even remember. Yeah.
Would you, in honor of standards and practices, want to play a game?
I would love
that
to.
Have standards and practices like rules. That's what those are.
That's exactly right. No, that was a really good transition. Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you. I've got a lot of transition experience. Turns out a milligram and a half of Ativan does the trick for Chloe. I'm a halfer. I've got to take the half. It dissolves under my tongue. Why is everything with a Y at the end of it today? Let's play a game. What do you want to play?
I want to play a guessing game. I would love to play a guessing game. Would you like to be the guesser or the clue giver? Obviously, audience, you're going to play.
I would like today. My brain is. I will need some assistance. I think I would like to be the guesser today. Put myself in the site-proof booth. How do you feel about that, Bowler?
I'm into it. So let's go ahead and stick you in the site-proof booth then. Let's do this. And
Well, I mean, wrong one, but right one.
Wrong one, but right one. Yeah.
Wrong one, but right one.
And the side proof.
Okay. I'm in a different tab now.
Okay. All right. So you are in now the site proof booth.
I'm contacting
you
Facebook
cannot
on my.
see what we are going to be doing. And what we are going to do is we are going to play our game called Ask Me Anything. And so for this game, LG is going to be a famous person, a well-known person. This could be a celebrity, this could be a historical figure, this could be a fictional character, this could be any one, as long as they could realistically answer questions. So it could be an animal, famous fictional animal, you know, whatever. All right, so that's possibilities. So please add that to the comments right now. Give us suggestions of who LG is. And through our questions from myself and you audience, they're going to try to guess who they are just by answering questions in our little Ask Me Anything segment, as if they are going live on, one's favorite social media. Babies, chill now. Went through the tantrum. Only way to feel the feelings to get through them. You got to feel the feelings to get through them, which is so annoying. But it's interesting. You know, practicing that gentle parenting, responsive parenting is amazingly hard and amazing. But so audience, all we need from you is a famous person, celebrity, historical figure, fictional character, who LG is. Checking on the baby, still doing cool. Okay, so audience, what we're going to do, we are going to go with this one right here, for which it is the most familiar for me. Get the most close. So
guessing games for me are always guessing games for Bowler, even if I'm in the site proof booth, because Bowler's not exactly a movie buff.
No, I am not. I am not.
Well, actually, now you can't say that anymore because you make movies.
Does that make me a buff?
Movie! I'm a movie buff.
Okay, so audience, this is who we're going with. And could you please flood the feed with some emojis so that we may bring LG back from the site proof booth in order for them to guess who they are. Boo, boo, ba-doo, boo. Just stay in there a little bit longer. They're coming. Everyone's got to pick the good emojis. You know what I mean?
I know. Well, I'm not in there to create any.
Right. Oh, I'm on it. I'm on it.
My custom emoji.
There they all come in. They always take a minute to
See me,
load.
right? When I'm not just making silly faces at my computer. You can see me?
I can see you.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, come on back from the site proof booth. Welcome back.
Always a risk that I accidentally close out the StreamYard.
So thank you so much for putting on this Ask Me Anything live on StreamYard. We have a lot of fans gathered in the audience. A lot of the fans have some questions for you that if you don't mind answering. And while we are getting the fans to write their questions in, and fans, this is literally, you can ask anything. Right?
I said ask me anything. I meant it.
Yeah. Okay. So great. So fans, please do ask away. I'm so glad you're here. I have known you. I've been a fan of yours for a long time, since I was, I would say, 4 or 5 years old. Ooh. And I'm 39 now, so it's been about 35 years, I would say, estimated. And obviously you've been around for even longer than that, but that's when I started to get into your body of work. You have such an extensive body of work, which I'm excited for these questions because, yeah. So our first question comes from our audience member. I've always wondered, what's the story behind your first name? Was your father a sea captain? I have had similar wonders, Chloe, so I'm glad you asked that question.
for a while, I was trying to do the one name thing. You know, Moby.
Yeah.
But that was taken.
Yeah.
Apparently he's a DJ. I don't know. So yes, actually, the short version of that is yes. Ahoy. Ahoy.
Interesting. Yeah. And also a question from our audience. Did you say you say?
I say. That is the beauty of language, is that is a full sentence.
Yes.
You ever think about that?
I agree. No, I do think about that. And I think you were one, you had such a control over language too, which I think is, you don't always see that. You don't always see that every day, and you really have such a great control of language. I've always admired that from you. You have time for more questions too. You don't mind taking some more questions?
Oh my God. I literally have, nothing to do except for this.
Oh. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you had some duties to attend to, just with, farms never shut down, right? But but this question comes from the audience. Is one of your appendages a musical instrument?
I mean, my are you being naughty? Is this a skin flute?
Oh, no.
My
When we
hips.
come back to the primetime live stream, we can get into that. That would be great.
All right. No, I know what you're thinking. It's actually, most of the power comes from the bandana. Not
really.
Yeah.
Interesting. Wow.
I'm surprised that you're surprised.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna go check on something. One quick.
You go check on something. I once again need to talk about Twitter and how there are opinions on it, which is why we've done this. I'm now taking over. My father, the captain. Oh wait, my publicist was screaming in my earpiece for a second. Thank God.
No problem. No. And we actually have time. I wanted to bring this up for our one of our audience members too. Roy asks, "You still have colorful friends. Are you drawn to them?"
Oh my! Well, particularly, I am drawn to people who are colorful with good messages. Even if some of that has been, I would say, unintentionally stolen and used as propaganda for other groups of people. My art that I put out there, I think speaks for itself, and anyone who co-ops it is wrong. It's my work.
I think that's very, very, I think that's important to say, you know what I mean? That's an important stance to take, It's such a large body of work. Do you call them tunes?
Okay, I can see how you might say that they are tunes, but that is honestly, I don't want to say that that's demeaning, because there's high art and low art. Sure. People put me in one category, and I think it's all, it's a family circle of life, I mean, that's a tune.
Right. Another one from our fan group. I don't want to bring up any hard feelings, but how is your feud going with Barnyard Dog? I assume it's a sensitive subject for sure.
It's actually so sensitive that I am not at liberty to discuss it until it has been settled out of court.
Of course, no problem.
But what I will say is that Clifford has also been, a really big help at this time, and someone who I count as a close ally, who has been helping, giving me counsel and advice. So
that's great.
As well as Taz. I don't know if you guys know Taz. Taz has been like really helpful with some of my
Mhm.
anger management stuff, which I don't talk about publicly, and I really should, because there's me not talking about it is contributing to the stigma.
Well, I'll say I didn't know that you knew Clifford, but I did know that you had a relationship with Taz, and I'm glad to see that Taz is still a long time.
I say, what did you just say? I'm sorry. I said, I didn't hear you. I said what?
Oh, I was just I was just ready to move on to the next question. Is that okay with you?
Oh, that's
Now,
that's
this
fine.
is a little controversial. Isn't Looney derogatory to those with mental health issues? I understand that, you know, the show was developed in the 30s, but isn't it time for a change?
I couldn't agree more. As I just said, you know, I have been contributing to some of the stigma myself with, not talking directly and seriously about some of the things that I'm going through. Additionally, going back to some of that propaganda, some of our artwork was, you know, erroneously misused. And some of it was bad. Like Looney, we don't need that. I say we don't. See, in Yosemite Village parks.
Right. You wouldn't see it in Yosemite Village. Yeah. You know, I think what is interesting, and this is more getting back to, I suppose, a past career that you must have had. Like, did you alert? Like, so was your role to alert boats as they were coming in because they couldn't see through that sort of mist, or is that just coincidence that is is that more religious? Like, was that your grandfather's job? Like, I just, you know, it's just such an interesting name.
I see very well, and that's why I work in a lighthouse as Foghorn Leghorn. You can call me that. You can call me that. Don't call me Captain, because that's my dad. Captain Foghorn Leghorn.
And one last question, just if we're interested, is Canton Race your favorite song?
Only if the ladies sing this song, am I right, fellas?
Of a hen rooster, am I right?
Yeah, I could not think of his name.
Foghorn Leghorn. I figured I knew you knew who it was, but I was starting to think you didn't know the name when you were like, Yosemite is a national park, and I was like, oh nope. But very close. You were in the realm. Yeah.
Those are great clues, but you and our chat gave me once it clicked. I was thinking we might, I mean, at some point I'd love to do a live guessing game in a room with you and other people.
Well, hopefully we'll see. We're gonna hopefully book that through Pig soon, and do Who's Around Live. I think that would be really fun.
Because you know what we can't do here that we could do there? We haven't done in a year of shows something like press conference. Like a Right.
Yes, we would. I know. That would be really fun. Yeah, Who's Around on the stage could be really, really fun. We'd love to do it. I think it just gotta book it, right?
We just gotta book it. I just had my booster shot. I can certainly, you know, be out. I should probably, you know, we're doing, as I explained to a friend of the show, our very first guest ever, Shannon's daughter. Shannon was a guest, not her daughter, but I was explaining like, hey, I pick and choose where I go, and like I go see the important people and I hang out and do the things that are really important to me, and then I like take a break for a while. I could certainly, people who appreciate guessing games are important to me.
Yeah, well, it is. Yeah, and we can acknowledge that it is strange to be out and about now in public. You don't see nearly as many masks. You hear about this new variant that seems to be even more transmissible, and it's also way too hot to do like outside things. Like, especially during this heat wave, like a lot of the compromises, you know, that make things feel safer is like, okay, we'll go inside for limited time, but then we'll spend most of the time outdoors or what have you, or windows open at least like on a porch or something. But it's harder when it's so hot. It's a little more isolated.
Air conditioning is so much easier, but breezes are so much better for germy.
For sure.
But
for sure.
I think once we get over this heat wave, I think we should maybe have an in-person production meeting like you suggested, and then I got sick and forgot to do. We should do that.
Yeah,
I'm
for
seeing
sure.
people say, and by people say, I mean these people right here. People say, I've heard people say, oh God.
I heard people say it. Do we have time to do another game? Let's do lines from the chat to close it out, everybody. Let's we've got some typers in the chat. Let's do some lines from the chat. Hi, you want to come sit with me? Okay. So folks, if you have anything you want us to integrate into our next improv scene, just type it into the chat. Don't worry about what it is. It could be anything. We will do the improv around that. All we need to get started is location. Where are LG and I, and Pepper too, if she stays around.
She might say on a bus. Where are we?
Round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 beep. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 all through the town. Oh no, we're gonna keep doing. I mean, we're gonna keep doing it.
She got shy.
The suggestion I like the most is Norwegian bus, just like Norwegian Cruise, shorter and hotter. Right, we're on the Norwegian bus.
And whenever you're ready, audience, type anything into the chat. You know the drill. Hey, excuse me. Could you? Is there anything that you could do to make your baby sing more? My battery's dead on my phone, and this trip is going to take another 8 hours.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm oink oink oink, oink oink oink. I'm trying to work with it. You know, it's just there's a sound level up through the town. There's a sound issue on the bus. Like they have a cap for decibels.
Does she know Slayer?
Slayer?
Like not the guy, the band.
Oh, the band Slayer.
Yeah.
No.
Do you think you could teach her some real quick? Because
I do. I have to go back to work.
We're on a bus. Are you work from bus?
Yes, I do. I work remotely. I do have to go back to work.
My outlet's broken too.
But just as a heads up, like I'm gonna be using my outlet because I'm gonna be.
You can't work. Oh, you have snacks?
She plays the saxophone. Yeah.
Oh, I would really appreciate once again, maybe if she could just like chill next to me and sing, and you could do your work. I
can use a Diet Coke.
Use a Diet Coke right now.
Yeah, if you want. Yeah.
Jinx! I will trade you. I will trade you.
Regular Coke, customarily. Is there a bar on this bus? Because I am thirsty.
Make up your mind. You're thirsty. You're working. It's a working lunch. I get it. My favorite podcasts are like true crime and aliens. Maybe if you just had her talk about reptilians, I could not be bored. Instead of singing.
I mean, I can see what I can do. You know, it is like you just listen. I'm all about trying to help you out if I can, but Harold Leghorn is his father.
Wow!
You know, it's just how kids are. You know, like
Is he saying? Whoa! Is he saying pa pa pa? Papa? Harold Leghorn is.
Yeah, I mean that's true. I mean, you remember Snackwell cookies? What monstrosities they were. So that's what happens when you have a baby with Harold Leghorn.
Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow,
Leghorn?
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow.
Wow, wow, wow. Yeah. Wow. How about an ice cream cart?
I mean, whoa.
Whoa.
I get what you're saying. Yeah. A bit of more of a toaster strudel instead of a Twinkie.
That's the icing. That's the icing on the pastry, my friend. See?
Yeah, mine
You're not working. You're not working on the bus. You're on vacation now. When the wheels on the bus go round and round, you are free. What do the wheels on the bus do? Foghorn Jr.
Round.
Listen to your kid.
A dispensary room?
I would not call this Norwegian bus bathroom a dispensary room. That is not a fun euphemism for the bathroom bus.
I understand. Yeah. No, I understand. Yeah. Mind blowing. I say. It's one of those things being on a Norwegian bus, you know? It feels like it's classier because it's Norwegian. But it's a lot of people in a small space. And doodah. You know what I'm saying?
I say what?
Well, doodah. You know what I'm saying? When you're with a lot of people on the bus, suddenly it's like doodah.
Can you see me?
Yeah.
Do you think the driver can see me?
Probably round and round by rat.
Is not. This is the international sign for. I wonder how the ventilation is. Jeez, like it's got a button that can open up the.
It's unreal.
What do we press to make the masks drop?
I think that's a plane. All through the town. Okay, that's the end of our show. That's all we got. That's all we got for today, audience.
I have one more thing.
Do you? Please
do.
Let me just say, for the record, I'm gonna need a boatload of Ativan.
The pain.
Listen, we're gonna release those 2 clips on the social medias if you all want to see them again and watch them again and again, and then eventually we're gonna release the bigger, longer clips.
And maybe as Trevor said, the 8-hour bowler cut.
You know, and that's the thing. No, the 8-hour extended cut is never gonna happen. Well, in all fairness, so much of the 8 hours was me being like, okay, can we just take that thing again? Because we gotta, you know. So, but we gotta get out of here.
You guys gotta go. I don't know about you, but I have to take my diaper off and roll around.
She sleeps the whole time. Some shows she sleeps the whole time. In some shows, she methodically throws things and removes diapers. You know, and it's
she's getting ready for shows tonight
Roy,
and tomorrow.
Official PR person for Who's Around in My Life. What we got shows tonight and tomorrow at Pig. Tonight's shows, there is in Terabang at 7 p.m. and Nice Things at 9 p.m. And audience, Fridays soon at Pig are going to be switching to 8 p.m. shows instead of 7 and 9.
Traditional time.
Yeah, so stay tuned to that because after work on Friday can be really tough to get downtown and parked and stuff. So we're going to try to shift to 8 to see if we can get some more folks in the door because it's tough to park downtown Friday nights with like work crowds still leaving before that. We also have shows at 7 and 9 on Saturdays. This weekend, the 7 and 9 shows are packed. I forget all 4 groups, but there's 4 groups at the 7 and 9 p.m. shows.
I should have had this ready to go.
Still $5 a ticket. Still a great time. A ton of comedy for $5. The laughs per dollar ratio that we have at Pig is astronomical. So check it out. We are downtown at 95 Empire now, part of ASU 20. We're on the 2nd floor. There's an elevator. There's air conditioning. Parking's the only trouble spot, but there's parking. You just gotta go around a couple times. Green Street, go a couple blocks down. If you're 3 blocks away, you'll find a spot. Okay, everybody.
And, the P Bruins aren't playing right now, so there'll be some extra.
Yeah, or there's like another thing.
Or there's another thing. Our city, our creative capital. Hey. I'm really glad we got this show in this week. I feel 10 times better than I did before. Let's all go take our diapers off.
Yeah, and there are drinks available. Heck yes. See, Roy, just take over the PR. Okay, awesome. Okay, everybody, we'll see you next time we're around, and we'll find out who's around. If you want to join us on the show, let us know. Bye.
Who's around right now, baby, right now? Do an improv, baby, right now, now, now. Who's around right now, baby, right now? Do an improv, baby, right now, 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 now.
I love my tummy. I love my tummy.